Hi, uh, good morning to everyone. Today we are going to see how to use Confluence to effectively manage a requirement and create a traceability matrix using Confluence. And how does it help in removing some of the manual works that we do in the traditional requirement traceability matrix. So first of all, you need to go to the Confluence page, and from there you need to create a page, right? So simply just go here. There are some templates already available. Type that requirement. You already get a template, pre-built template over here. Or you may choose to build your own template as well. So I'll walk you through the template first. So, so one of the recent we have recently received is some enhancements into the audio tool project, and that's what I'm going to fill in about. So I'm just going to go ahead. See, these are the target releases. This epics, how many epics are there, or which epics that you're linking this particular. For each epic wise, you could create a separate set of requirements, or you could have all the requirements clubbed in, including all the epics clubbed in into a single page as well. So by default here, the document owner goes as somebody who's drafting it. You could add the team members who are the designer in the team, who are the tech leads, who are the technical writers, who are the QAs, some of the objectives, right? What is the success criteria for that epic, right? What are when it will be considered that this epic that has been developed is a success. So basically, you put in certain goals related to it, and their matrix, right? You write the assumptions here. Just here, what are the assumptions have been considered while creating these goals and the matrices, right? You could draft your milestones over here. You could create your roadmap or milestones, or if you have already created the milestones or the roadmap in the Jira, you can link it over here. I will show you how. And here comes the requirement, right? This is where the requirements are documented, and this is what we are going to talk about. There are some user interaction or design. If there are any UI design available, any wireframes available, so those can be uploaded here for the user developers to see. So if there are any questions related to the requirements, right, that could be put up here by the team, and those will be answers could be recorded here for everybody to see. We could also document here what are the things that are in out of scope. Right, so that's all in a nutshell that the template has. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all this section. All right, so that was 5 minutes video only. So I'm just going to remove this table now. Right. So I'm just going to stick to the requirements. You could expand it or reduce it also. So I'm just going to pick up a couple of requirements. I'm just going to copy paste requirements. Right. So these are the requirements that were posted by the audio tool project team. So here um, we could write the user story. So user of the application, then I upload the audio data must be stored in PCS only. So next I'm going to write perhaps matching story as a application user should be able to tag the audio with relevant Osmo ID and account ID or account ID rather and device ID. Similarly, we can write a story for this requirement. Now here we need to uh, set the importance. In other words, we could use this as a priority, right? Now, as you see, I have changed the importance to priority. This is what we can relate the most. So the status, I have to mention this as a high. Okay? It's going to be treated as a high priority. Now let's say if I'm setting this status here as a medium, we know that this particular requirement considers a medium priority. Now I could link this with the Jira account, Jira already created. So if you could go here and you can see there are some list of Jira IDs that are already created. So, so you see I have selected 4251. Now I'll create one more. And also I'm going to tag this one too. Again, 54. You could add some notes to it should you wish. No, you can go ahead and publish it. So by default, if you're adding any team members there, it's going to send an email to those team members as well. So you can quickly go here and want to edit. You can go ahead and edit it as well. So there is one interesting thing which I would like to show you here quickly. Now, if you see here, what you need, you do not have to kind of physically go and track whether this activity is completed or not, right? So the moment the status changes, I'm going to just change the status of the 52 to in. So now what I'm going to show you is this very interesting thing. So if you see that the task status are already displaying it in here. So you don't have to go and manually update the statuses of the task like we do in the traditional RTM. Now, let me show you one interesting thing over here. I'm just going to go to one of the active screen. I'm going to move this as an in progress. Right? View this document. Okay. So as you can see, the status of this task already changed to in progress. And what you can also do is share this with any team member. So before you add any team member, that team member must be part of your Confluence. If you have not added them as a Confluence user, you cannot send them. So make sure to do that. And likewise, you could easily track this. That's it from my side. Thank you.